Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. All right, let me speak on the interview with Monique and Leonard or Leanard. I'm not calling Charlamagne anymore. From now on, we gonna call him Leanard. We gonna call him by his government name. And I looked at his government name is Leonard. But if you want to be called Leanard, which sound kind of, suspect, it's cool. At the end of the day, Monique was brilliant with her interview. She broke down facts. She tried to explain to Charlamagne. See, Charlamagne just wanted to come up there and try to say she couldn't get her point across, but he couldn't get his point across on why should she had taken the $500,000. For everybody that's saying she should have took that $500,000, I'm sorry, I'm not riding with y'all. Whether she's hot or whether she's not, that's still a lowball offer. Let me explain something to you. At one time, guys like back in the, early 2000s, everybody, when they putting out hit movies, they get a large amount of money per movie when you putting out hits. Your asking price goes up. Julia Roberts got paid like low amount of money for Pretty Woman. I don't remember the exact amount, but after Pretty Woman became a hit, her asking price went up. At one time, Julia Roberts was making $15 million a film because she had a string of hit movies. Now, as your movies start to not pack them in at the box office, then your asking price goes down. You can't ask for $15 million per film if you're not packing them in at the box office. Same thing with a lot of actors. Tom Cruise at one time was getting $25 million per film because he was hot. But Tom Cruise hasn't had a smash hit movie in a while. So probably as of now, he isn't getting what he was getting back in the day. Same thing with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Arnold Schwarzenegger at one time was getting anywhere from 20 to 30 million per film plus percentages of what it did at the box office. Same thing with Leonardo DiCaprio. Leonardo DiCaprio right now gets paid an X amount of money per film. And I understand when your status drops a little bit, but I can tell you this much. I bet you Tom Cruise ain't getting I bet you right now Tom Cruise ain't getting no less than 5 million per film. I understand it's a big drop, but at the same time, I guarantee you Tom Cruise ain't taking no $500,000 to do no movie. So yes, those are coming up with that excuse because that's an excuse. And to me, y'all are coming across as a little disappointing to me. I understand when you're hot, you're hot. When when you go down in status a little bit, that's understandable. Now, for people to say that Dave Chappelle was selling out shows, okay, that's fine. But what did he do at the box office? What was the last movie he was in? Now, the same thing for Amy Schumer. See how Monique killed Charlamagne with that whole argument. And then he keeps saying, well, that was before the deal. Okay, well then Monique Almost Christmas came out in 2016. I saw the movie. I did a review of the movie. Actually, it was a great movie. She broke down the numbers. That movie that Amy Schumer played in, Snatch, was a fucking bomb. Or it barely broke even. It cost like $42 million to make. And it made like $45 million at the box office. To a certain degree, the movie barely broke even. And if you count how much it cost to advertise that movie, so probably, let's just say the movie cost $40 million to make. What did she say? $40 million to make, 43 million to make, and it did $45 million at the box office. Well, probably the movie, why I say the movie pretty much broke even is because they probably, you're not including the $3 million probably that they used to advertise that movie and pay for advertisement. So technically the movie is either somewhat a flop or it's a disappointment. So let's just cut the shit. Almost Christmas cost 17 million to make and it made over 40 million at the box office. So it was a profitable movie. Okay. It grossed 2 times pretty much what it cost to make. I know this shit. Well, it grossed a little bit over what it cost to make. 2 times than what it cost to make. Okay, you talking about $17 million. Okay, the movie, just in North America alone, it grossed like about over $40 million. So it cost and made double, you know what I'm saying? So it did what it was supposed to do. You guys need to understand numbers and shit before you come on here like posting this shit and trying to make an argument for your point if your argument is against mine. So technically Monique had a point. And if you've seen the movie Almost Christmas, Monique character was critical in the movie. Actually, she had the best character in the movie. Her character was great. And Monique, in a lot of the scenes, she stole the show. So she had a point. Amy Schumer, that's what I'm going to call her, is known for stealing people's jokes. She ain't funny at all. And then not to mention that Amy Schumer is a suspect racist because she has a history of trying to poke fun at black people. But at the same time, she still wants to fuck black men. And I don't want to hear this shit about counting other people's money and shit. Like I said before, people do that shit all the time. It's not a form of hating, but you do have to make that comparison and shit. Because like I said before, Dave Chappelle hasn't done anything on TV in a while. Now, yeah, he did go back on tour. He was selling out shows and shit. But Monique is an Oscar winner. She's done a lot in comedy. And black people, we got to start valuing ourselves. Now, do I believe Monique should like take the resources and try to put together her own show? Yes, she should. Because it's at a point with Monique where they're basically trying to destroy her career. But she schooled Charlamagne. We cannot get around it. She schooled Charlamagne. She made Charlamagne look stupid. Charlamagne couldn't even come with no sensible rebuttals to what she was saying. See, Charlamagne doesn't know the business. Monique does. I know that business a little bit because I thought about entering that realm, but then when I seen the politics and the bullshit that come along with trying to be in Hollywood, be an actor or actress, it's like, And Monique is a prime example. Whether we like it or not, whether we say it's Monique's fault or this or that, at the end of the day, Monique got did wrong by Oprah Winfrey. You know, the person that black women idolize, who played a key role in destroying the black household and turning black women against black men. Then fucking Tyler Perry, who can't distance himself from the Medea movies because that's what he's known for, and who tried to get out of the Medea movies, but based off the fact that's what he's known for, he stuck to doing those one-dimensional played out as Medea movies. That's the only movies he can make where he brings in a profit. Okay. And Lee Daniels, I don't even want to go into Lee Daniels. I don't care for Lee Daniels at all. If I seen Lee Daniels, he walked in the same room as me, I would leave immediately. He admitted to being a sellout and he's proud of it. Okay. So how do you respect the black man like that? And it ain't even got nothing to do with him being gay. I don't respect him as a man, period. Because Lee Daniels is a coward. Tyler Perry is a coward. Oprah Winfrey is a bed wench, Aunt Sally. Okay? So let's stop the shit. Don't come on here telling me that Monique should have took that $500,000. I don't give a fuck about what have you done for me lately. It was a insulting lowball offer. They could have at least offered that woman $1 million, $1.5 million. They offered her up and coming numbers. They offered her some let's see what you do numbers. And how do you explain them offering Wanda Sykes $250,000? No. What it came down to, they tried to lowball her. Y'all black people gotta stop making these excuses about, oh, you need to take this. How come we the only race that are supposed to just take what somebody offer us? How come we can't negotiate? We can't negotiate, so we gotta take whatever they give us. Fuck y'all. Fuck what you talking about. I'm in a union. Okay? I'm in a union. You think when we was renegotiating our contract, we took what they offered us? We felt that the first couple of offers they gave us was insulting. We sitting up here helping this company make billions on top of billions of dollars doing the hard work, and you think you finna offer us a fucked up ass deal? No. See, a lot of black people have it in their head where we don't value ourselves and value our worth. Monique values herself. So for everybody saying she should have just taken that $500,000, I couldn't disagree with y'all more. We have a right to reject something and say, hey, let's go to the table. So all the people that's sitting up here trying to hate on Monique, especially the white boys like Gary Owen and everybody else, nah, fuck them. And she wasn't counting nobody else's money. She was just making a comparison. She don't have the right to make a comparison. I mean, everybody seemed to be counting the high paid black people's money. So why can't she do it? She wasn't hating. All she was doing was making an example. So it is what it is. And I'm glad that Monique schooled Leanard, whatever he called himself. I'm out.